Hey, what's up? Targeted individual Dell here. I'm here at this dog park. Okay. Trying to maintain a normal-ish, semi-normal-ish social life. Got my grandma. We love hanging out with grandma. She just brings the best energy. Easily takes me out of some of the most crappiest feelings provoked by R&M, gang stalker, dues, all of that. I just try to take myself out of it, and in the present, I could, find comfort in grandma. So that's what we're doing. So I didn't really experience too much street theater and gang stalking, and if I did in the first 4 years of my targeting, I didn't really notice it. We knew street theater was a thing, but we did not acknowledge it and we did not notice it. I was entirely oblivious, and I'm okay with that. It probably would have stressed me out a lot more then than it does now. At this point now, I can recognize it, see it for what it is, and move past it. So, at this point, we engaged in some street theater type ordeals today at this dog park I've never been to in my grandma's city. I had to go to the restroom because I've been drinking all day. I know a lot of other TIs tell you, don't drink, don't do drugs. I agree with that. If you can maintain a clear mind and you have the ability to do that and you're not tempted to indulge in substance, then don't fucking do it. I'm sure it might be a lot easier for you. For me, that's not the fucking case. For me, I have one of my fucking honey traps was and it really encouraged me to drink, so I did. And I'm used to, at this point, for the past 8 months, it was an 8-month honey trap, 8.5-month honey trap. I was encouraged to drink, so I did. And now I lean on drink for calmness, for comfort. Anyway, whatever. I had to pee. I went to the restroom in this park I've never been to. And while I was in there, I had my grandma, and my grandma is not well in the mind. I had her hold on to my dog so that I could go pee without having the dog in the bathroom. And I heard her talking to someone. And then I started to hear a voice. And it was this older male. Not her age, probably 20, 25, 30 years older than me. And, I'm hearing them interact outside, and my grandma does not know any better. She has fucking dementia. She does not know any better. She doesn't know. She can't tell. So, excuse me. I had, to hurry up when I heard them interacting, and, I come out of the bathroom, and it is this fine old white man. And I'm distrusting, I'm sizing him up real quick. Who are you? Why are you talking to my grandma? And of course, his excuse is remarking on my dog. She's a fucking poodle. She's adorable. Y'all know that. If you've seen any videos with my dog, or even the beginning of video with my dog, she's fucking adorable. That's her right there. Can't really catch her, but she back there. She's adorable. So he used that as an excuse to get close to my grandma, who does, give her a couple seconds and she'll fucking forget what happened a couple seconds before. It's pretty stressful, but I should have just had her and Lux come into the bathroom with me, but I didn't. Oh, look, there's 2 of them. One of them is mine and one of them is not. Lux, it's okay, mama. It's okay, mama. It's okay. She swung around this male poodle is trying to sniff her booty hole. She hit herself on the corner right here. She's fine. Anyway, I come out and I size this guy up, and he's remarking on my poodle, which my grandma's holding, and, trying to pass it off as just normal activity, normal dog park interaction. And that is what these gang stalker / targeted street theater type perps will do. They will use every opportunity to interact with your people, especially people as vulnerable as, you know, grandmas who can't remember 10 seconds to the next 15 seconds. They'll do that. Don't underestimate. Don't think that they won't, because they will. And they did. And so I have this like weird attraction to this man because he is cute. I'm not really into older white men, but he is cute. And also, you know, on that, don't get me wrong, I'm not prejudiced. I'm mixed, clearly, you know. Look at my tan ass skin. I'm a mixed person. We love everyone and also hate everyone just as equally. Okay. Anyway, you know, he's talking to my grandma, and I come out of the bathroom and I size him up, and he's playing it off really well because he's got this tiny little dog, this tiny little cute dog, and it's probably some kind of doodle poodle mix. And he's talking to my grandma, and then he addresses me and telling me, "Oh, you've got an adorable, lovely dog." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, thank you," you know, whatever. And that was that.
That's not your ball. This is our ball.
And that was that. So I go about my business, and then I realize as I'm just walking around this dog park, I'm like, once again, I've never been here, right? This is a largish dog park. This is the dog park for the large dogs. There's my grandma. That's my grandma. That's my grandma. And I'm like just trying to get a bearing on my surroundings and shit like that. And I'm just realizing I have this like strange like attraction to this random old fucking dude who's been talking to my grandma. And then so we're walking around the dog park. I'm trying to find some other balls to throw on my little like dog throwy contraption. The other lady at the park called it a chucker, but whatever. You know, it's got the handlebar, and then you throw it, you know, throw the ball. It helps you get the ball a little farther, right? But then I find myself just looking over at this guy, and there's nothing special, anything like that, but it's just, that's what they do. That's what they do. They record something from your past that they were able to record. You know, you're trying to live your normal life. You know, they use the do's, they use the R&M, and they record your emotions towards anything. And then once they have that, once they have your emotion, once they have your feeling, once they have your attraction, anything that can be recorded from your brain, once they have it, they can produce it at any time to do anything that they want. Anything. So how do you guard yourself against that? Well, this morning I woke up and I don't remember that dream that I woke up from the first time, but I woke up and it was like 6 something in the morning, and I decided to take myself back to sleep. So I did. And when I say I decided to take myself back to sleep, I mean, I was not ready to face the waking world. And I made a somewhat informal request to my perpetrators by not getting out of bed and trying to go back to sleep. So they slept me again. I haven't fallen asleep naturally in a long fucking time. They sleep me. In my interview with David Atkins, I kind of briefly touched on that. The fact that I haven't been able to naturally fall asleep for a long time. They sleep me within 15 minutes of me laying down and being comfortable. It actually, as soon as I'm like in a comfortable position, It's less than 5 minutes. They put me out. I'm out in less than 5 minutes. Once I'm in a comfortable resting state, like physically, once I'm physically comfortable, my arms are situated. I'm a side sleeper. So once I'm comfortable, I'm out in less than 5. So they put me out. They gave me really, really bad dreams. Inappropriate dreams. Embarrassing, shameful, fucking awful dreams. And I literally woke up and the first thing I could do was cry. I spent the first half hour this morning of my waking life crying, thinking about a dream that I couldn't shake from my head. So not only are the dues real, but the dream manipulation weapons are real. There might be some of y'all out there that don't want to acknowledge that it's real. You know, you want to brush it off and say, oh, that bitch is crazy. She's got schizophrenia type shit. Nope. I had my brain scanned. There's no schizophrenia in my brain. There probably are a shit ton of holes in my brain though, from being victim of the dues and the radiation. So, I don't really know. I gotta look at the DVD that the neurologist sent me. Anyway, we'll try to wrap it up. It's been 11 minutes. At this point in my targeting, there is extreme control. There's extreme lack of control on my behalf. In my head, in my mind, in my thoughts, my own personal line. They call it a personal line of thought. Then there's a subconscious line, and then there are maybe 1 or 2 other lines of subconscious thought. Right? They have such control over those subconscious thoughts at this point. They're able to make me say and think things that I normally would not want to say or think in my head, and sometimes out loud as well. Okay. So just be aware that sometimes you just don't have control. Just be aware of that. What can you do at this point? After being under such strong suggestion? I don't know. If your handler's boss says it's time for you to die, then what can you really do? My handler's boss apparently doesn't think it's time for me to die yet. They've been hinting at psycho bombs, things like that. I have a vacation coming up. I'm going from California to New York pretty soon here. 17 days. And one of the honey traps that they introduced to me lives in Jersey. And while I was unaware, I sent him my flight itinerary. Big mistake, but it's fine. We maintain whatever strength that we can hold on to. I'm just trying to find whatever joy I can. It took a lot of energy to come out here and to go to my grandma's house and pick her up, take her to this dog park I've never been to, dealing with this random street theater, these random gang stalkers, and it's tough. Two things. One, I don't know how spiritual y'all are. I'm not necessarily religious. I do not have God to lean on, no Jesus Christ type shit like that. I don't have that. I tried it. I tried it really tough and it never stuck. So I don't have it. Yesterday I did like maybe like an hour or so of researching palmistry or chiromancy for those other folk who are more versed. And I was reading my right hand, and there are like a lot of complicated things going on, a lot of things that I noticed after learning what it means, that it relates. And maybe I'll do like a video on that in the future, like if there's interest. I don't know. But if you can, you know, learn how to read your hand. Learn what your hand is telling you. Your dominant hand. Not just, not whatever hand, just your dominant hand. That's what I'm doing. I'm right-handed. I use my right hand. Use that. Learn what it means. And then if you have further interest, go to a psychic. I did go to a psychic, and I paid her $80 for a palmistry, a chiromancy reading, and she was full of shit, unfortunately. You know, and I hope, and also hope she does not see this video, because she just gave me a bunch of shit. And the part of me that hopes that she sees this video, like, you shouldn't do that to people. People who turn to psychics and things like that, some people are really desperate and looking for answers. And I was one of those people, and I wanted your help. I wanted more understanding. And you told me lies. After doing research of my own, you told me lies. You painted like the happiest picture possible, and I'm coming to you as a TI, tortured every day and every night, 24/7. And you lied to me. That was $80 that I did not really have to spend. And that's why you didn't get no damn tip. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here. I've been rambling. Do everything you can to force yourself to enjoy the day, because they'll try to take as many minutes and hours from you as they possibly can. They want you to unalive. You have to want not to unalive as much as possible. They'll tell you they have complete control over your mind and body. You have to deny that as much as possible. As much as possible. Hello. This is a cute little doggy. He dropped his little ball. You want a ball? You want a ball? Go get it. And look, he's still here. Hi, Mama. What's your deal? Well, can I pet you? Oh, I can. What a good girl. What a good girl. You the cutest. You the cutie one. Maybe she's looking at my fresh ball here. I don't know. Anyway, tortured or not, you just gotta get enough mana, get enough energy to spend on doing things that you know could possibly bring you better energy, even though you don't want to, even though you feel like you might not have the energy for it. I did not have the energy to come up here and pick up my G. That's her. Pick up my G and take her to this dog park that I've never been to. I didn't have the energy. Mind you, I have been drinking all day. Do what works for you, but, you know, try to make it work for you in a way that's not entirely destructive. Future videos, I'll want to go into more of the science behind dream manipulation, behind neural dust, which I believe I did in the past and might have even paid for, you know, behind honey traps, honey pots. I'm not sure what like fake friends are called, if they're called something different than honey traps or honey pots, but you know, fake friends, meeting new people, you know, a lot of things that are more informational to TIs than just coming on here and complaining about my experiences, because I'm gonna keep doing that. Like, I've got 80% of my day is a complaint or sadness, you know what I mean? So we out here in California, and I've got 17 days until I move this sad ass piece of whatever to New York for vacay. We're vacating. Okay. All right. I know, cutie. Why is this cutie, this little cute doggy wuggy, it's just like really vying for this ball right here. The little cute doggy wuggy is salivating as fuck for the ball. I hope I don't get like banned or something for swearing so much. Shit. But whatever. Y'all stay strong out there. Sorry for the psychobabble. They call it psychobabble, so I guess I've come to calling it psychobabble. And I hope some of the shit I say is relevant and helpful in some way. You know, I've been looking for TIs who have similar experiences to me, and some of them on the really popular TI interviews have similar experiences, and some of them don't. You know, so I hope some of this resonates and you find understanding, and you know, you can reach out to me. I think I have my other social media sites linked on my page. I'm not a hundy on that, and I will see to that. Stop it. This doggy is trying to get this ball. And just fucking take joy in anything that you can, but make sure it serves you in a positive way. Doggy. This is Doggy. That's my Luxie Lux. This is Lux. That's my dog. But this is a random dog park dog. And just trying to get this ball. Just try to take like whatever positive energy you can. But don't be desperate for it, because that makes you reach out towards honey traps, honey pots, friend pots, friend traps. You know, like, you know, people who aren't meant to really be like a romantic interest, but who are meant to like deceive you into thinking that they're a confidant type shit. You know what I mean? So just beware. And, you know, at some point on my page, I'll stop complaining about my experiences and move on to what I learn about the situation. Okay. We're learning. Me and my above average IQ. We're learning. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Stay strong. If you need to reach out, please reach out. I'm here. I don't owe you. If you're a TI, reach out. I'll put my email in my in my page or whatever. See what's up. Okay. Anyway. Bye.